que se llama Banishers. Banishers, me parece. Es un juego que vamos a probar. La verdad es que miré el tráiler y me pareció muy bueno. Pero tal cual vamos a descubrir de qué va. Y pues espero que les guste. Banishers, Ghost of New Eden. New Eden. Bueno, vamos a darle. Vamos a jugar la historia. Que imagino que va a ser una principio de esta demo. Focus Entertainment presenta.
Madam, sir, the ship lies at anchor off New Eden. A tender stands at your disposal.
Okay, mate. I'm on it. Ahora me gusta cómo se ve. O sea, me gusta
I
mucho.
dreamed of clouds. Great long fluffy bastards. Low over the sea.
I dreamed of the abyss, in the darkest reaches of the deepest ocean.
A good day to you, my love.
And a good day to you, too.
Are we in New England?
Welcome to America.
Something's bothering you.
Charles's letter.
What of it?
The ghost must be uncommonly dangerous, or he would banish it himself.
And we shall charge him double.
I'm serious. If the Reverend needs help, this can be no easy business. Red, you best be ready.
I'll be careful, Master Duarte. Your apprentice stands ready to serve. Come on, Atea, we need to go. I need to be.
Rory McWraith, gallant to the last.
Life to the living, death to the dead.
Consider our lovers, Antea and Red, the greatest banishers I ever knew. Life to the living, we say, and death to the dead. It is not so simple. Since the dawn of humanity, the dead have lingered. Dead as alive, we are complex and emotional beings. Many and tangled are the ties that bind. Since the beginning of memory, banishers have fought to sever those ties. Death is but a trifle. It comes to us all. To haunt or be haunted. There lies the true horror. I, Charles Davenport, should know it. The haunting of New Eden scared me to death. I dearly wish I had not begged my friends to come and lift the curse.
New Eden. 7 de junio de 1695.
If this is June, I'd hate to see January. I'd want to freeze my backside off in the summertime. I'd have stayed in Scotland.
London wasn't much better.
Look at it. As cold as a bishop's arse. And twice as white. I don't mind saying it, I'm very disappointed.
Charles wasn't lying. New Eden is cold as death. You may well be disappointed.
You'd better be at the tavern. With a hot grog. Or two.
Oh, lo vamos a usar a ella, muy bien. L para moverte y usar R para mover la cámara. Nice. Okay.
I think I weary of long, boring sea voyages to grim, faraway lands.
I can't remember the last time we did something else than work.
After this, we should set sail somewhere warm and safe. The dead will linger.
No such place. But it's not a bad idea.
Cargado. ¡Ah, no! Mierda, dejaré de hacer eso. Me voy a acabar en el... Un mapa inventario. Nice, me gusta. Casos de presencia. Ok, deben ser por... oh, porque estamos en un demo, ¿no? Pero... ok. Nice. Ok. Opciones, vamos a ver... opciones, video. Vamos a ponerle alto. Calidad. Alto, claro. Alto. Elige si es actividad de los contornos. Vamos a dejarlo en alto todo. Aplicar. Ah, bueno. No. Llega a mi punto.
Have I mentioned how grim this place is?
I heard you the first time, but I don't disagree.
Está bastante oscuro, L. A ver, pulsa L hacia adelante. Y A para pasar por encima o por debajo. Ah, ok. Como por ejemplo.
I think we can get through here.
Sure. Let's go traipsing through the rotten, falling down house.
Me gusta esta chica.
Looks steady enough.
Watch out!
That's what she said, man. Justo fue lo que dijo. Casa podrida contra derrumbarse.
Ugh. Is it just me, or are we not welcome here?
Keep going. I'll find a way to meet up with you.
Overeager apprentices. I can break my way through here.
Interrumpible. ¿Hay algo? Esto. con el A. Hace todo.
You do not belong here.
Ser enemigo. Pero bueno, me encantó.
Everything all right down there?
Just a sneaky wanderer. You?
Same, but I managed. Are these spectres watching the road?
Maybe. But are they keeping people outside town? Or are they keeping them in?
Oh. Tienes razón. Querido primo, esta farsa que es New Eden ya ha durado demasiado. Lo intentaste todo lo que pudiste para que funcionara, pero construir algo allí. Para construir algo allí. Ah. Pero si las palabras que me envías son ciertas, entonces, por Dios, toma a tu esposa y a tus hijos, a tus preciosos hijos, empaca tus pertenencias y abandona ese lugar impío. Ven a Providence y vive con nosotros. Aquí hay trabajo en la granja y Simone y yo les acogeremos con gusto hasta que encontréis vuestro lugar. Por favor, te lo ruego. Ven con nosotros, somos familia y los niños estarán más seguros aquí. John James, Providence, 8 de septiembre de 1694, el año pasado. Muy bien. Podré subir por esta maldecita. Estas enredaderas.
More wanderers.
Behind you!
Yeah, as easy as falling off a box. Can't tell how long these people are dead.
The original settlers, perhaps.
Whoever, this doesn't bode well.
Destierro. Ok. Atacar con tus armas llena el medidor de destierro. Cuando el medidor de destierro esté lleno, pulsa A para desterrar a tu objetivo.
Time to leave for good.
Probemos el escudo. Bueno, la defensa. Son enemigos flojitos. Otra carta. Una nota húmeda y manchada de sangre. Tal vez estas palabras se pierdan en el tiempo, pero debo escribirlas. La fecha, no lo sé. Sé que es el mes de junio del año 1695. Ok, es el año actual. Pensé que estaríamos más seguros de Providence. Pensé que por fin volveríamos a ver a los niños y que los dorados campos de trigo resonarían con sus risas. Ahora su madre yace muerta y pronto yo me uniré con ella. Algo insidioso recorre los caminos, espíritus terribles nos llevaron. New Eden está maldito. A ti que lees esto ahora, te lo digo, corre.
These people left New Eden Town just a few days ago. What exactly is going on here?
O al menos lo intentaron. Porque irse, no pudieron.
you in my sleep.
Bueno, me gusta que reaccione rápido la cámara. Puedo voltear rápido a ver. Pero, a ver, más la vista se mueve rápido.
That augurs badly for the case.
Situation's worse than you thought.
Let's wait to hear what Charles has to say.
Empty docks in a growing settlement. Never a good sign. Are the town selectmen sitting on their arses?
Isn't that what selectmen do? When we get to town, we may need to split up to cover more ground.
You may count on the most responsible student a banisher could have.
We'll see if you remember some of your teaching, if you're up for it.
Always.
Boston, Fort Jericho. De momento es hacia acá.
Not the busiest stables I've ever seen. No ostler and no horses.
This town is less and less welcoming by the second. A welcoming committee.
Let's find the inn. Let's find Charles. It'll be good to see Charles and Esther again.
Got you a lecture on the sanctity of marriage.
Ahora tu brújula indica que estás dentro de un área de investigación.
Esther wouldn't dare. And we don't need a piece of paper to keep us together.
Aye, I remember you telling her.
Vamos a intentar hablar con este hombre.
Good day, sir.
You'll be Haskell's banishers, I take it.
Antea Duarte. This is Red McWraith.
Hugh Bachelor. The governor had me prepare the schoolhouse for your comfort. It has fallen out of use. Will that be all?
We're expected at the tavern. Where might we find it?
The King's Arm. You can't miss it, for the lamps are lit. The school is now a bunkhouse, and the meeting house cold and dark. But the tavern shines yet.
Well then, let us be thankful for small mercies. Where are the children?
Several died of fever. We could see disaster coming. We thought we'd have to bury them all. We sent the children to safety. We sent them away.
That can't have been easy. It can't be easy now.
No. No, it is not.
Okay.
Farewell, Mr. Bachelor. And you may wish us luck.
Good luck, then, to the both of you.
Imagino que será aquella. No. No.
There's the inn.
Volteo. Es esta. Ahí. Sí, sí. A ver. Fuera. Ok.
Charlie, we're here. Your prayers are answered. Pour us a drink.
Finally. Banisher, please come in. As it is called, your serving woman may sit while we talk.
Oh, man.
I'm the help. She's the boss. You're not Charles.
My name is Antea Duarte. This is my partner, Red McWraith. Good day to you, sirs, madam. Now, where's Charles?
Minister Davenport said help was on its way. I assumed...
Keep digging, Fairfax. Good day. Pennington, captain of the train band. This here is thick-skinned Newsmith. We're the selectmen.
What's left of us? Why is Charles not here?
Está muerto. No, mejor.
We're sorry for your loss. We'll do what we can for his widow.
The Reverend is dead. When? How?
A terrible tragedy. Though our faith sustains us, we are still very much in shock.
Our shock at Reverend Davenport's killing is so great that we must sit here in comfort, losing precious time.
As governor of the colony of New Eden, it is my responsibility.
Look at us, sat here waiting to meet the same fate. We could all be miles away by now. You lot do what you want. I intend living.
The esteemed select woman can be brusque. Forgive her, and rest assured that her aptitudes far outweigh her manners, or lack thereof.
Her point still stands, Fairfax. Sitting here, doing nothing, we're as lambs to the slaughter.
The Banishers are here. Surely, with their expertise, we may yet prevail.
Then I shall leave you in your expertise in ghosts and devils to find out. My expertise in blood and battle is of little use. Mistress Duarte, if I can be of service, yous may visit me at home. On the other side of the street, as it were.
Well, Governor, shall you leave or shall you stay?
For myself, I'll stay. Our company has suffered terribly. But we are worth saving. And now that you are here, save it we shall. Please, accept my sincerest condolences for the loss of your friend. We feel the loss of our minister so very keenly. Charles Davenport was a man of great knowledge and devotion, the pride indeed of New Eden. It discommodes me greatly to remember how we found his body in the cemetery. Indeed, it distresses me yet further to tell you that we do not know what so tragically cost him his life.
Okay.
What do you think happened?
I could guess, to little use. It is evident, however, that Charles's unexpected death is linked to his investigation of the curse. In the minister's absence, I try, in all humility, to protect us all, body and soul, from our ongoing peril. You see, in my youth, I too was something of a demonologist. Rather a good one, if I say so myself.
We're not demonologists, and neither was Charles. Is his widow Esther taking visitors?
The widow Davenport is at home, and does not much venture out. Their house overlooks the dock. I offered Charles a home with a view across a pretty meadow, but he refused. He preferred the village life. Speak to her, if she'll see you. But she knows no more than we do about how her husband died.
What can you tell me about the curse?
I can tell you that it has been our misery for many long months now. And I can tell you that it worsens by the increment. First, there was pestilence and disease. Then came the nightmares. Then came madness. In the end came death. And death remains. But in all honesty, I think the weather is the worst part. This never-ending winter hangs heavy on us all. Worse yet, it traps us here.
What did Charles know about it? What had he learned?
Tragically, I had not yet had the opportunity to discuss his investigation. And his passing now excludes the possibility. Our late friend Charles faced a Herculean task and acquitted himself with honor. You will have to do far better than that, I'm afraid.
Our contract stands.
If you'll have it, yes. Our contract stands for Charles.
Okay.
All right. For Charles. Why is town so empty?
Of those who did not die, we are the few who stayed. Though our motivations may differ, all who remain have shown extraordinary faith and courage in the face of our adversity.
Okay.
Those who left, where did they go?
Boston, outlying settlements. Anywhere, everywhere. Although, as you may have heard, the weather has likely closed the roads. Some believe the path through the dark woods offers salvation. I do not. I believe we must stand our ground.
Will they return when the curse is lifted?
I fervently hope so. They have homes here. But we sent the children away some time ago, and many could not live with their absence. If we do not resolve this situation quickly, the community of New Eden shall be broken, perhaps forever.
Ok. No quiero saber sus
Thank you.
estudios.
We have what we need.
Espero que no sea
Then
algo
I wish you
importante.
success. By my instruction, a room is prepared for you in the old schoolhouse. I'll be here if you need me.
Damn it, Charles. Those accursed sea storms. If only we'd been here earlier.
No. But as Charles would say, another day, another soul to save.
Se va. Ah,
These people have no idea what they're up against.
mierda. Por estar pensando en en a dónde ir, no alcanzaba a seleccionar la respuesta.
Antea, Red. Come in. I've barely slept for fear you would not come. I'm at a loss. Would God even allow me to drag you into these dark times?
Esther, you're not alone now. We're here.
I'm so sorry we didn't get here on time. Truly.
I know. Charles kept saying it. Have faith. They will come. If only he had kept his faith himself.
What happened to him?
Poor Charles. Just one more victim of the curse of New Eden. You know how he is. Was. Restless. Impatient. It's not that he gave up on you, his friends, but that he could wait no more. I believe he tried to lift the curse. I too have questions, but I have no answers. Nor do I now have a husband.
Is there anything we should know about?
Lord, deliver me, for I cannot endure this. I cannot endure it, and Charles does not deserve it.
Anything at all, Esther. Please.
I have felt Charles present about the house. His ghost lingers. He needs help.
If he's here, I promise I will know no rest until he has his.
You can count on us.
We'll start with the house.
Charles's papers are gathered in his office. Take what you need.
Thank you, Esther.
Pues nos tocará investigar, ¿no?
How were things, before all this?
Before the curse. It was a busy and exciting time. Charles immersed himself in the community here. He had a hand in everything. The people came to rely on him. I'm sure they look to someone else now, but I can't imagine it's the same.
A ver, algo de gobernador.
What can you tell me about the esteemed Governor Haskell?
Fairfax Haskell is well read and educated, but at times his back can be too stiff. He shares Charles's interest in the unknown, but his passion seems less than practical. He's an academic.
Still, good to know our patron has some understanding of our work. We met the captain too, along with the huntress, Thickskin. Do you know them?
I find Thickskin Newsmith's manner a little frightening, but I think she has a good heart. A fine hunter by all accounts. Captain Pennington comes with a reputation for soldiering. He comports himself with a wry dignity, but I suspect that beneath it all, he's just sad. Charles thought so too. There are wounds beneath Saul Pennington's armor, he said, that time and God have not yet healed.
Muy bien. Great.
We'll take a look around, if that's all right.
May I be of any help?
You stay put. We'll find the way.
Where are you staying, my dears?
The governor had a room prepared for us in the schoolhouse.
The schoolhouse? Wouldn't you rather stay here? You'd be more comfortable.
It's very kind, but a long day ahead of us. We don't want to bother you.
I don't have much, but promise...
Ok, mira, la señora, muy buena onda. Mi dulce Esther, no puedo decirte cuánto anhelo volver a casa. Este trabajo en las místicas Highlands escocesas es emocionante, no puedo discutirlo. Pero echo de menos la dulzura de nuestro hogar. Sin embargo, sé que los pocos meses que me quedan lejos de tus amorosos brazos me serán de gran provecho. A través de esta experiencia aumentaré mis conocimientos y todo esto lo hago para protegerte de esos mundos oscuros que se remolinan a nuestro alrededor. Este amor y confianza. Ok, tomado para siempre, Charles. Ok. Ok, no hay nada.
You'll come for dinner tomorrow? For old time's sake?
Of course.
Mi amada, es en cuanto anhelo tenerte de la noche nuestro. Creo que sea perfecto para nuestra matrimonio. Que sea, te escribí todos los días. Este bonito momento, por fin. Ajá. Otra vez. Ok. Son cartas solo. Pero no veo nada. Mi dulce Esther. En mi oscura misión eres la luz que me guía a través de la oscuridad de lo invisible. Y sin embargo siento mucho haberte traído a esta tierra torturada. Lamento tenerte a mi lado, pues temo por tu vida. Ojalá hubiéramos encontrado un rincón tranquilo para criar a nuestros hijos, pero temo una maldición. Creo que deberíamos irnos, o quizás deberías irte tú. Mientras yo defiendo nuestro hogar, piénsalo, porque no puedo soportar la idea de que la oscuridad te aleje de mí. Ok.
That porcelain saw many a dinner-turned lecture with Charles.
I miss him so.
So do we, Esther.
So do we, Esther. Saca este men. De hecho, ¿qué es eso? No. Nueva canción escocesa, El Sol Mayor de Henry Purcell.
Purcell. Could you find nothing better?
These days I lack the heart to play.
Can't believe you brought your piano forte to New England.
It cost a fortune. But you cannot part a pianist from their beloved keys.
Mi queridísimo Charles, cuánto me alegra leer tus palabras. Siempre es un placer tener noticias. Me puse en contacto con los hermanos de Londres. No hemos podido encontrar nada. Ok. Bueno.
I didn't know Eleanor and Charles were still in touch.
The St. Paul Brotherhood is a tie that binds. Charles was so eager to continue his research here in New Eden.
Okay, va un poquito
If
lento,
only we had
pero-
known what would befall us.
Ok, la oficina está arriba. A ver,
Have you received other visitors?
Most dare not leave their homes. Although Mr. Bachelor came to see me. That was nice of him.
Arriba. Un momentín que voy a mover. Ahí un poquito.
Are you hungry, dear? You must be starving after such a long trip.
Oh, I thought we said we'd have dinner tomorrow. Charles is still here and Esther is completely distraught.
She lost him, and now he's back, a ghastly figure. It must be unbearable.
Esta es la habitación de ellos. Es como broche de Charles. De plata llevaba habitualmente Charles grabado en la espada de encomienda.
Charles always wore this brooch.
His things are untouched. Nothing's moved.
¿De dónde vienen las pesadillas?
Got enough books, Charles? See, the piano's not the only thing you paid a pretty penny to ship.
Salmo de los niños, he aquí la herencia del Señor son los hijos, cosa de estima el fruto del vientre. Salmo 123, 3. Veamos, aquí viene lo importante al parecer. Mi queridísima hermana Charles ha muerto. No puedo distinguir la derecha de la izquierda. No puedo decir qué día es o cuánto tiempo hace que mi Charles partió. Mi mundo se ha venido abajo. Nada sucedió como se suponía. No pude asistir al entierro. Qué vergüenza. ¿Cómo le he fallado a mi querido esposo? No tuve fuerzas para salir de casa y caminar hasta el lugar donde murió Charles para verle enterrado. Señor, ten piedad de nosotros y guía a nuestros amigos hasta nosotros antes de que sea demasiado tarde. New Eden no durará mucho más sin mi querido esposo para protegerlo. No me quedan palabras, pero pensé que tú, que tanto le querías, debías saber de su fallecimiento.
Esther couldn't attend Charles's burial.
Mierda.
Poor woman. That's terrible for her.
Esther never got to say farewell to Charles.
I could have made him manifest.
Maybe, but there has to be more to it. Remember how they used to argue about books we hadn't read? Like we weren't there?
Oh, you actually listened. I'd always let my mind wander.
Ay. A ver. Evolución, inventario, crónicas. Déjame crecer aquí. Casos de presencia. Así que Charles, ¿no? Me imagino. Averigua por qué el fantasma de Charles permanece. Investiga el estudio. Ok, averigua el fantasma. Aunque el camino de las sorpresas y Antea han llegado por fin a New Eden y es que su amigo el reverendo Charles Davenport. Fairfax ha gobernador. Charles, no tenemos nada. Este Davenport no se despidió adecuadamente de su marido y ahora sufre por ello. Es por eso, probablemente sea por eso que no se va.
Faith always was his beacon in the darkness.
In people as much as in God. He's a good man.
I can still picture him crafting your very first Bane ring.
You sound much more fond of the moment now than you were back then. Bit green for an actual haunting, you said.
You were. Still, you did all right.
¿Es como una pieza de ajedrez? ¿O es un alfiler? ¿Una chincheta? A ver. Pieza de ajedrez. Ah, sabía. Un precio. Ni siquiera por no leerlo, mira. Un pre. Oh, mierda. Mierda. Y ahora. Ok, un rey de un juego de ajedrez protegido por una cúpula de cristal.
That's from the set he taught me with. I'd know it anywhere.
Did he keep it to remind him of his favourite?
Or to remind him that he had yet to beat me.
Ok, versículo de la Biblia grabateados. Job 7, 13, 15. 13. Cuando digo, me consolará mi lecho, mi cama atenuará mis quejas. 14. Entonces me asustas con sueños y me aterras con visiones. Y así mi alma tuvo por mejor la estrangulación y quiso la muerte más que mis huesos. Ella viene a mí en sueños.
Charles's notes mention Job, chapter 7, verses 13 to 15.
I'll look for that reference.
Red, you dropped something.
Hmm.
Notas de Charles. ¿Qué tienen en común todos estos señuelos? ¿Son la promesa de una catástrofe o la llegada de una pesadilla? ¿Visiones? ¿Presagios? ¿Hay algo detrás de todo esto? ¿Quién es el verdadero objetivo y qué ha provocado este estallido de ira? Necesito saber cómo se nos mete en la cabeza. El sueño ya no ofrece descanso y esto no puede seguir así.
These notes are erratic ramblings. Charles was worried about the curse plaguing the settlers' dreams.
How malicious is this curse, tormenting people in their beds?
Charles's ghost might give us answers. We should investigate the cemetery where he was found. Remember when he started to wear these to look wiser and older?
No, he was hiding his hair loss.
Libro sobre teología de la colección personal de Charles. Valete Fidei, por Alfonso de Espina. Ok. Listo. Libro sobre teología de la colección personal de Charles. Formicarius, por Johannes Nick. ¿Sí ya lo había visto? Pocos. Ahora saben que vine a Nieve como ministro para perseguir la investigación del nuevo mundo en nombre de la hermandad de la estola de San Pablo. Y qué extrañeza he encontrado. Hay fantasmas aquí, sí, viejos e innumerables, pero son silenciosos. Nunca diré la palabra en voz alta, pero sospecho que hay brujas. Y si encuentro una, me gustaría mucho preguntarle su historia. Ok. Este juego me recuerda mucho a la Noir, donde tenías que investigar, hacer una investigación y para poder resolver el caso, ya, con los culpables, tal. Pero de fantasmas, como para poder desterrarlos necesitas saber por qué siguen ahí.
Esther, I'm sorry to trouble you once more.
How may I help?
Has the curse brought with it nightmares?
Yes. I've had nightmares. I suspect we all have. Charles warned that something was stalking our dreams, that it had a use for us, that we needed to fight it with all God's might. But now Charles is gone, and my nightmares have changed. In my sleep, I see my husband falling, screaming into the abyss. All hear him. None respond. He plummets on into the bottomless pit. Poor Charles.
With all that's happened, how are you bearing up?
This all feels so unreal. Just one more nightmare from which I cannot wake.
It seems so now, but that will change. I promise.
Was there something I should have done differently? Did I fail him? Did I fail Charles?
None of this is your fault.
I do not want to believe he is gone. He cannot be gone. I do not permit him to be gone.
You're in pain, and that might have brought him back. Maybe he lingers because you suffer.
We'll do what we can to ease your pain. And we'll do what we can for Charles.
Okay.
We must make our way to the cemetery.
Please be careful, dear Antea.
Pronunciación. Muy inglesa. ¿Por qué esta puerta está cerrada? ¿Dónde llevará? Pues nos vamos.
What will you do for my Charles?
If he's present, we'll find him. Then we'll ask him what he wants us to do.
Must I see him too?
First, let's find out what happened. After that, we'll see.
Best get started. Time may be against us.
Muy bien. Me está gustando, el misterio.
You'll be all right.
I doubt it, but I'll do my work all the same. We came here to help Charles, and help Charles we shall. Ask around. See what people will tell you. I'll go to the cemetery and do the same. Be careful.
Aye. You too.
Vamos a ver el mapa. Tienda de barrios. Seguimientos. ¿Y dónde estoy yo? Ok, puedo. Hay que atravesar por aquí y ver acá. Pero el cementerio.